Clone Volvo SID 807 EVO ECM. The truth about AutoTuner Multi Prog and Flex that technicians must know. This Volvo ECU looks innocent, but cloning it can turn into one of the most frustrating diagnostic jobs you will ever face if you choose the wrong tool. Today we are breaking down exactly what works, what fails, and why so many technicians get stuck halfway through the process. Hey everyone, this is Hussein, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your trusted garage for real-world automobile diagnostics, programming, and tool testing. Today's case involves a Volvo V40 from the year 2014, running the D2 diesel engine with 115 horsepower, equipped with a Continental SID 807 EVO engine control module. And yes, this is the same ECU that has made even experienced programmers question their life choices. Before we go any further, a quick but important disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Everything discussed here is intended to guide technicians, learners, and enthusiasts. Always follow manufacturer procedures, safety practices, and local laws when working on vehicles. All trademarks remain the property of their respective owners. Now, if you want to use the exact tools I mentioned in this video, you'll find them linked in the description using my affiliate tags. That support helps Baabji Motors continue producing hands-on content like this, without costing you anything extra. So here is the real-world situation. This Volvo V40 came in with a faulty ECU, and the task was to clone a used replacement unit. Sounds simple on paper, but the physical location of the SID 807 EVO immediately complicates things. The ECU sits behind the battery tray, with the electronics facing toward the interior side of the vehicle. Accessing it is not a friendly job. To remove it properly, you need to loosen and move the brake lines, remove the module, reinstall everything, bleed the braking system, and top up brake fluid. In short, this is not an ECU you want to remove twice because your programmer failed. That leads to the most important question. Which programmer actually works for cloning this ECU properly? AutoTuner, Xhorse Multi Prog, Magic Motorsport Flex, or something else? And is reading internal memory and EEPROM enough for a true clone? Stick with me till the very end, because I will share the safest and most reliable method that actually works in real workshops. Let us start with AutoTuner. On paper, AutoTuner supports the Volvo SID 807 EVO. In reality, its functionality is limited. AutoTuner can only read the calibration area. It does not give access to EEPROM data on this ECU. I personally read this exact unit using AutoTuner, and here is the catch. The ECU is password protected. Later revisions of this ECU family require unlocking before full access is possible. Early revision 1 units did not have this password protection, but those early units cannot be accessed via OBD at all using AutoTuner. Even more important, early Volvo SID 807 EVO ECUs cannot be handled in bench mode. They require boot mode access. This immediately limits AutoTuner as a reliable cloning solution. You may get partial data, but not a true clone. And partial clones are how immobilizer problems and no-star conditions are born. Now let us talk about Xhorse Multi Prog. According to the official listing, the SID 807 EVO appears as supported. Multi Prog identifies firmware IDs correctly, which gives hope at first. However, in real-world testing, many technicians report that it does not establish a stable connection. It fails both in bench mode and in diagnostic mode. Boot mode is listed as supported, and this is where things get interesting. Some users have successfully cloned this ECU using Multi Prog in boot mode. Others have failed completely. The reason is confusion around pinouts. There are 2 different boot pinout configurations listed, one labeled as Volvo and another as Ford. Selecting the wrong one results in no communication or incomplete data. So while cloning is possible for some users, it is inconsistent and risky, especially if this is your only ECU on the bench. Now comes the most reliable option in this case. Magic Motorsport Flex. Flex has proven to clone the Volvo SID 807 EVO successfully in bench mode, without requiring boot mode. This alone is a massive advantage because it reduces risk, setup complexity, and the chance of damaging the ECU. In this exact scenario, AutoTuner failed to read the ECU properly. The job was completed using Flex instead. Bench mode access worked perfectly, and the read process was stable. Flex lists 2 different versions of this ECU, but in reality, the difference is only the pinout configuration. The internal structure remains the same. Once the correct pinout is selected, Flex reads the necessary data cleanly and allows a proper clone. And here is the key takeaway. For this ECU, reading only the internal memory without EEPROM access is not enough for a true clone. Immobilizer and vehicle-specific data live in areas that must be transferred correctly. Flex handles this reliably. AutoTuner does not fully support it, and Multi Prog sits somewhere in between depending on user experience and pinout accuracy. Here is the funny part. The ECU is harder to access physically than it is to brick digitally, which is why choosing the right tool matters more than speed or brand loyalty. Now, let us answer the big question from the beginning. Which tool should you use to clone a Volvo SID 807 EVO? Based on real workshop results, Magic Motorsport Flex is the safest and most consistent solution, especially when you want to avoid boot mode and repeated ECU removal. My personal opinion is simple. If an ECU requires brake line removal to access, I want a tool that works the first time. Flex delivers that confidence. AutoTuner is excellent for tuning tasks, but not ideal for full cloning here. Multi Prog can work, but only if you're experienced and comfortable with boot mode risks. Here is a useful bonus tip. Always confirm ECU revision before starting. Early and late SID 807 EVO units behave very differently when it comes to security and access modes. That single check can save hours of frustration. If you have worked on this ECU or faced similar cloning challenges, drop your experience in the comments. I really want to hear what worked for you and what did not. If this video saved you time, stress, or a potential no-start nightmare, show your support by smashing that like button and helping us reach 10,000 likes. Share your thoughts, questions, or workshop stories and help us hit 1,000 comments. And if Baabji Motors has become part of your diagnostic journey, make sure you subscribe and stay connected for more real-world programming knowledge straight from the bench.